ever thought how it feels to get eaten by a carnivorous plant? Today, we'll find out. Here we are.
Hello, bug-sized man. Have you ever
Dom
wondered what it's
Doggo.
like to be eaten by a carnivorous plant?
No.
Well, let's find out. Number 5, pitcher plant.
Pitcher plants. Victory Bell? This thing, like, based his look after a Victory Bell. That's crazy. Did Victory Bells come first or is a pitcher plant? I don't know.
The pitcher plant gets its name from its pitcher-shaped leaves, and it uses these as deadly traps. Picture this.
Okay.
First, your insect brain is lured in by the sweet scent of nectar. And once you reach the top, you start slurping to your heart's content.
Huh.
What you don't realize is the surface you're standing on.
That's like giving people food and dropping them through a trap door into a spike floor stuff.
Has a waxy coating, making it extremely slippery. You take one step too close to the edge, and you've fallen into the pitcher plant's digestive fluids. The walls are covered in wax too, making it impossible to climb out, and you slowly
Goodbye.
realize that there's no escape. As your arms grow tired, you begin to
Goodbye.
drown, and the plant starts digesting you
Goodbye.
alive. Why must you do this, pitcher
Die.
plant? Well, that's a great question. Pitcher plants and most other carnivorous plant species live in environments that provide insufficient nutrients.
Yeah,
So they've adapted
that's
to
true.
get the essentials like nitrogen, phosphorus, and magnesium from your flesh instead. Their diet mostly consists of bugs, but some pitchers are large enough to eat frogs and
Rats?
rats too. Subscribe to the app. They come in so many different shapes and sizes, like this one.
Is this a Pokemon or a Plant vs. Zombies 2 plant? This. I'm talking about you.
Remind you of something?
Toilet.
Yep, that's a toilet. The lid secretes an abundance of nectar that attracts small mammals like the tree shrimp. And while it eats the nectar, the toilet bowl catches any post-lunch dumps. That's right, this pitcher plant eats poop. A wholesome symbiotic relationship.
The man who invented the toilet saw a squirrel taking a dump in this, so because toilets were invented later, because the man who invented the toilet saw this and got the idea from it.
My favorite pitcher plant species has got to be the cobra lily, and this is how it would eat you. You're lured in by the scent of nectar again. This time,
Isn't it insane that some carnivorous plants and normal plants are basing their looks after things? Wow.
coming from a leaf shaped like the forked tongue of a cobra. The concentration of nectar increases as you move further up. The plant's sneaky invitation to get you to climb inside. And eventually you end up inside a beautiful dome with light pouring in through many holes.
Wow.
Having had your fill of nectar, you decide to leave. And there's so many exits to choose from. How convenient. But it's not an exit. It's a window. You try another one.
Oh my God.
Strange. Oh well, you'll just leave the way you came in. But wait, which one was the entrance? Confusion
Oh
sets in.
my
All the
goodness.
exits you see turn out to be fakes. You don't notice.
This
but
is
this whole time you've been
nightmare
digging deeper
fuel.
and deeper inside the plant. Until now, unlike other pitcher plants, the cobra lily doesn't digest you with enzymes. Instead, gross midge larvae and bacteria start eating you alive, breaking you down into nutrient soup for the cobra lily to slurp up. Now, if you don't want to be...
That's literally nightmare
You
fuel.
can hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. Pitcher plants are just the first on this list, and
Ah.
there's 4 more leafy assassins to go. Number 4, bladderwort. Bladderworts grow in fresh water and wet soil
Pee.
environments. And on the surface, they have cute little flowers. But underneath is where the
Pee.
cold-blooded murder happens.
Pee.
One nice sunny day, you're swimming along living your best life. And then in the blink of an eye, you're suffocating in total darkness. You've been caught in the bladderwort trap. Attached to the plant's underwater stems are these structures called bladders, but
Huh?
instead of holding pee, they act as trapdoors. Oh, come on, dude. First, water is expelled, creating negative pressure inside, and the trap is set. When you came swimming along,
Gun.
you brushed past one of the bladder's trigger heads, breaking the trapdoor seal. This created a vacuum, sucking you in within milliseconds. The bladderwort's diet consists of
Huh?
nematodes, fish fry, and mosquito larvae, but it can eat larger things like
Okay.
tadpoles too. It does this by digesting you in stages. First it dissolves your head into mush, then your body, then your legs,
Okay.
until you've been completely turned into nutrient soup. Number 3. Sticky leaf plant.
Which one would you pick? Falling into a hole? Which one? What was the second one again? Falling into a hole. Cannot find the exit. Being sucked, or this. I would pick the cover because you can actually escape. I'm a human. I have a brain.
Like their beauty, these drops have a deadly function. The nectar is laced with a powerful glue, and as soon as you've touched it, it's a wrap. Literally. The plant senses your struggle, so it starts constricting its tentacles inwards, bringing you into contact with as much stickiness
Goodbye.
as possible. The secretions coat
Die.
your whole body, immobilizing your limbs and clogging your breathing holes,
Drown.
causing you to suffocate in a matter of minutes.
Yeah,
This
I
enzyme
told you,
is found
drown,
in
suffocate.
digestive enzymes as well, slowly dissolving you until only a skeleton is left behind. Compared to
Ew.
some of the other plants, though, being hugged to death, that
How is people say nature is beautiful? How is this freaking beautiful?
actually sounds like a nice way to go. Another sticky leaf species is the butterworm, named after the buttery texture of its leaves. Works in pretty much the same way as the sundew, except its leaves are broad and flat, so there's more surface area for killing and eating. But not all carnivorous sticky leaf plants do the digesting. The rhododendron macrocephalum has a
What?
mutualistic relation.
Rhododendron, but the macrocephalant? What? Science. This is
With the mirrored bug, the plant does the trapping, and the mirrored bug stabs you with its face. And then it sucks out your nutrient soup, turning it into nutrient poop, or the plantosaur. But something isn't adding up here. How does a plant that's highly
Yeah.
adapted to catching bugs not
yes.
catch this bug? It turns out that the mirrored bug has an extremely thick coating of grease, completely protecting it from the sticky clutches of the plant.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Number 2, corkscrew plants.
I don't think there was free cookies. I don't think there was.
So one day you're rolling around in the dirt when you stumble upon a tunnel. Where does it go? Is there treasure at the end? You've just
No.
arrived at the opening
There
to
is
one of the
death.
corkscrew plant's many corkscrew-shaped leaves.
There is
As
death
you
at
travel
the end.
through the spiraling tunnel, you brush past these strange pointed heads. They're arranged in a way that makes moving into the tunnel very easy, but moving out, almost impossible. Your only option now
Oh my
is to go
God.
deeper into the cave. And
Oh
after
my
what feels
goodness.
like ages, you finally reach a nice chamber filled with digestive fluids and a slow, painful death. The corkscrew plants
You know what will happen, but you have to do it. You can't do anything. I'll not pick that one. If I
diet
was you.
consists of protozoans, mites, and annelids. And because of the sheer number of them hanging around in the dirt, the plant doesn't need to attract them. It just sits there and watches as the critters walk themselves into its stomach. Number 1,
Yeah,
snap
that's-
trap. I bet you've all been waiting for this one. When you
Venus
think of a carnivorous
flytrap.
plant, the first thing that springs to your mind is the Venus flytrap. But contrary to their name, these plants don't actually eat that many flies. Their diet consists of roughly 1/3 ants, 1/3 spiders, and 1/3 miscellaneous critters. Only 5% are flying insects. 4 adaptations make the Venus flytrap an effective killer. First, the leaves' bright red color and sweet nectar smell tricks you into thinking you spotted a delicious fruit.
Okay.
Second are these tiny sensory hairs all over its leaves. Nothing happens if you only touch a hair once, but if you touch it twice, as each trap can only operate 7-ish times before dying, this adaptation prevents wasting a snap on something like a raindrop or a fallen leaf. Third, each trap has these long lashes, which look like menacing teeth. Venus flytraps are quite
Okay.
easy with their food, as starting the digestive process takes a lot of energy, so smaller, unworthy prey can escape through the gaps in the lashes. I freeze. But bigger prey like you are trapped inside. Fourth, to make doubly sure that it's caught a big juicy meal, the plant waits until the sensory hairs are repeatedly triggered while closed, before it finally gets ready for dinner time. The trap clamps down even tighter, interlocking its lashes and forming an airtight seal. You slowly die of suffocation, and the plant secretes digestive enzymes, dissolving you over the course of a few days. When it finally opens up, all that's left of you is a skeleton. So many exciting ways to be eaten. Now watch this one next.
Guys, this is enough for today's video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and join my Discord server called Undead Skeletons. Please.